Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Arden, but you can also call me Mariana, and I've got something in my eye, but welcome to YA Book Princess. In today's video, we're going to be doing a reading vlog because I'm in a reading mood. And I'm feeling just really inspired. I actually started reading one of the books from my new TBR. The first book that I am going to be reading is The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I already started reading it and I'm 102 pages in. I am absolutely loving this book. I absolutely love the way this is written, the writing style, and the little bits of interviews we have from the past, and just in total everything about this book is so refreshing to me. This book is about a Hollywood star, Evelyn Hugo, who has not done interviews in such a long time, but she picks out this reporter, this journalist, Monique Grant, specifically to tell her story, to her life story, everything that goes on, that went on behind the scenes, everything from her husbands to her movies to her friendships, her relationships with people, and stuff like that. And I am hoping to actually finish it today, which would mean that I would finish it in one day. It's that good. Pleasantly surprised. Even though I bought this book for a reason, because I know that it's really hyped, I have a massive headache, but I still wanted to just sit down and talk. I am about 222 pages into The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. This book is absolutely fantastic. I am loving it. Oh my goodness. Oh, let me just process. I don't even think that I processed my emotions yet so far, because I've just been reading and reading and reading, and I don't even know what I want to say first. This is so far a 5-star read. I just don't want to get heartbroken. I hope she has a happy ending, because I'm gonna be devastated if she doesn't. And also, apart from that, Evelyn's own narration of the story fits so well with what Monique is going through. And it's like, oh, just the feels. I love it. I did it, you guys. I finished 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. This book was incredible. It was so tragic, so beautiful, so good, and all the horrible moments were so perfectly balanced with all the light moments so that you didn't get overwhelmed. This is one of my favorite books that I own. I am still in my feels about it. This is a book I just want to sit with, but I know that if I'm gonna sit on it for a while and sit on my thoughts and sit on my emotions, that I will just enter a reading slump. So I'm gonna pick a different book to read that I'm gonna read tomorrow. But a 5-star read, clearly, absolutely, no doubt about that. I have 4 books before me. I think I'm gonna start with the romance, just because it feels like, since these are 2 books in one, these will be faster reads, because each has 200 pages, and I can start with that and then read the rest later. So what we're reading right now is the Braddock boys, Brent and Travis. The Brent book is one book and Travis book is one book. Brent Braddock is the ultimate charmer with his cocky wink and slow molten grin, but then he meets Chief Petty Officer Abigail Trent. She goes strictly by the book and is always the toughest one in the room, but she's definitely all woman. Can a woman who champions all things good and a bad boy vampire make it work? Wait, this is about vampires? Scorching, hot, sexy reads. And then we have the Braddock boys, Travis. Oh gosh, cowboy. I hate cowboy books, but it's fine. I mean, not all. I don't hate all, but cowboy Travis Braddock is seeking vengeance. It's a thirst that's consumed him for 150 years, along with a hunger for women he can't seem to slake. Being a vampire isn't easy. Wedding planner Holly Sims catches his eye. She looks good enough to eat, and she's trying to ditch her good girl image, so they strike a bargain, wickedly hot sex with no strings attached. Let me tell you, I bought this at a secondhand store. I then included it in a unhaul. I bought it when I didn't know what this book was about. It was just really cheap, and when I included it in the unhaul, I actually read what it was about, and I realized I do want to read this before I unhaul it. Hi everyone! Yesterday I started this book, and after 12 pages I immediately realized this was going to be a DNF. By the way, I hope you don't get distracted by my lips. I had lipstick on, but it's stained. I started reading this, realized this was not my cup of tea. I don't vibe with the writing style. I feel like the characters will not be something that I will enjoy. Also, why is every single vampire in every single vampire book a Confederate soldier? Like, we have Jasper from Twilight, we have Damon from the Vampire Diaries TV show, and then this guy, whoever this is in this book. I don't know. Just a side note. I will be unhauling this book, and I've got no bad feelings about it, because at least I tried giving it a chance, and meanwhile it does sound interesting from the back. When you open the book, it's a different story, and I don't like it. Moving on, we have the next book that I will be reading today. It is Two Can Keep a Secret by Karen M. McManus. I hope this is a rainy day type of book that you can read. Echo Ridge is reading. This picturesque town nestled near the Canadian border experienced its first tragic loss in 1995 when high school senior Sarah Corcoran, I can never pronounce names, vanished while walking home from the library. Then 5 years ago, homecoming queen Lacey Kilduff was found dead in the aptly named Murderland Halloween Park. Now the killer claims to be back. A small town that keeps losing its homecoming queens. 2 murders still unsolved. Echo Ridge is not a good place to be popular. You know what I noticed? Whenever I read in English, I never focus on what I'm reading, so I have no idea what I just read. But if this was in Slovenian, I would know what I was reading. I can't talk today. Reminder to hydrate yourself. I am drinking not even a lemonade, it's water with lemons. Look how far I'm into this book. Like, I read most of it. I have less than 100 pages. Actually, I have about 90 pages to go. However, I hate to be this person, but like I've probably told you in one of my videos when I ranked the genres, I am just not one for mystery. I did read up to this point, and now I'm just bored. I'm so incredibly bored. I feel like once you read one mystery, you read all mysteries. And it was really interesting at first, but then the suspense is just dragging on for too long. The pacing is not my cup of tea, so I'm just gonna read the spoilers of who had done it and move on with the next book that I'm going to be reading. So my main suspect has been just ruled out. Or maybe he wasn't ruled out. Why would he be ruled out? I have no idea. Okay, the plot twist isn't as exciting as I would have hoped. I don't really mind not finishing this book, so it will be in an unhaul. I will be rating it 2 stars. I've got 2 more books left before I start my books from my bonus prompts, and I don't know which one. Should I go for a thriller or should I go for an apocalyptic book? I'm going for a thriller. Follow Me Back by A.V. Geiger. Tessa Hart's world feels very small. Confined to her bedroom with agoraphoria, her one escape is the online fandom of pop sensation Eric Thorne. When he tweets to his fans, it's like he's speaking directly to her. Eric Thorne tells his fans he loves them, but that's his PR team talking. The truth is, their single-minded devotion freaks him out, especially after a fellow pop star winds up murdered. Taylor. No bio, no profile pic, no history. No one can ever know who Taylor is, or the secret reason behind the hate account out to destroy Eric Thorne's reputation. When Eric Thorne sets out to troll Tessa Hart's Eric, things don't go quite as planned. An unexpected friendship forms and late-night messages evolve into a deep connection. But online secrets have a way of coming out in real life. And with Eric Thorne himself involved, it won't be long before fandom turns into obsession. And a single push of the follow button turns deadly. Ooh, this is also written in chat form. This is exciting. This is gonna be a fast read. I'm gonna go ahead and get started on this and talk to you probably tomorrow. Hi everybody, so I didn't film yesterday because I slept through the day. I was really tired. Today I am reading Follow Me Back. I already read quite a few pages, and if I look like I just woke up, it's not because I woke up. I was actually just lying down and reading. I'm on page 79. I've got some thoughts about this book. First of all, this book is about a celebrity, a singer, a musician, whatever you want to call him, Eric Thorne, who is so paranoid because one of the musicians was killed by a stalker. He wants to self-sabotage his career because he's just paranoid it's gonna happen to him. He doesn't trust his fans. He doesn't want any of his fans anymore, but he's contractually obligated to keep working for at least 2 albums. Enter Tessa Hart, who is running this Wattpad account, posting stories and having a Twitter account with pictures of Eric Thorne. She is completely obsessed with him, and one day she receives a random message from a random guy or a random egg account on Twitter just being extremely mean, and that was actually Eric Thorne under a false name and a false account, like a fake account. Like, I get that you want privacy, but the way he goes about it and his just inner thoughts, it's so disgusting. I hate him as a person, and I know that he's probably gonna have character development, but the way he acts towards Tessa, the way he just kind of singles her out, it's disgusting, and I don't like him. Tessa does have agoraphobia. This is the kind of a disease where she is terrified of leaving her house, and she even had to defer from her university program or her college because she was not able to attend classes. She was not able to endure. It's just heavy on both sides. There is no relief except for like the social media texts. I do feel that they provide a little bit of a pause because you don't have to really read about emotions, if that makes sense. And not gonna lie, this book makes me more paranoid than Two Can Keep a Secret. When it comes to like mystery thrillers, I think this one, I wouldn't say is necessarily better, but it does the job that it's supposed to do. I can feel it affect my mental health. This book really gets into your head, and now I am 320 pages into it, and I stuck it out. There were a few boring scenes, so I did try to read as fast as I could just to figure out the mystery and what happened. And honestly, like, now we get to the good part. So I am almost done with the book. I'm gonna go. Can you tell that I am a romance kind of reader and not a mystery thriller kind of reader? Because I am really just looking forward to the romance. This book ended on a perfect note had it not been for the epilogue, and now I hate it. Oh my god, I'm going to pretend the epilogue did not happen. 2.5. Is 2.5, I would rate this book 3 stars had it not been for the epilogue, so 2.5. I don't even know if I have enough footage for this vlog, or I probably have too much, to be honest. But in this video, I've read 4 books, 2 DNFs. I finished Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo by Taylor Jenkins Reid, which was a 5-star read. Then I tackled the Braddock Boys 2-in-1 story collection, which was an unhaul. And I started Two Can Keep a Secret by Karen M. McManus and read about 90 pages before the ending, and then I just skimmed over it and didn't really enjoy it. Is that a mosquito? That's a mosquito. I bet that's the one that's been keeping me up at night. Moving on, I then picked Follow Me Back, which was a 2.5-star read. I don't know what my dog's doing. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you liked it. I will see ya when I see ya. And leave a like, subscribe, comment down below, you know, the jazz. And I'll see you next time.